Ladies and gentlemen, what's up? Once again, I'm Nev from Nev's Tech Bits. Today I want to talk about why it's a really bad idea to give an old cell phone to a young child. Now, I have made a lot of videos showing you great things to do with a cell phone when you're done. A lot of people are like, just give it to your kid, just give it to your kid, and I'm telling you why this is a bad idea. It still has 911. If you don't have a SIM card in there, well, basically all cell phones have to have the ability to call 911. And that means you give your phone to that kid hits the emergency button. You know, sometimes, like when you're trying to unlock your phone, you have the ability to hit the emergency call button. And, you know, it happens to some of us sometimes. The phones are in our pocket, and automatically we manage to dial 911. Kids do this so much. They do it so much that recently there was a situation in my area where some kid has been dialing 911, and when she finally talks to the operator, she says that she's in a truck. So all over the place, we're getting trucks getting pulled over, trying to find this kid, and I've never heard the end of it. I'm sure it turns out the kid's just fine, and it was just some dad that gave their kid a phone. But yeah, again, I make all kinds of videos saying all kinds of great things that you can do with your old phones, but giving them to your kids is not one of them. Get them an iPod Touch. Get them almost anything else. But be real careful which kids you give an old phone to just because of this situation. Now, if you have a smart kid, you give your phone to them and they could be like, oh, hey, I'll only use this if it's an emergency. Or just make sure they know at the very least, that they could call the police accidentally and the police can track them. Now, unfortunately, in this area, there are so few cell towers that it is very difficult to locate this phone. I'm almost wondering if this phone's an old school kind of Nokia. Anyways, whatever this phone is, it can't, it doesn't have a GPS on it. If it had a GPS on it, they'd be able to figure this out. So if it doesn't have a GPS, then it comes down to triangulation. Unfortunately, we don't have enough cell towers in this area to get a triangulation. I'm pretty sure you have to have at least 2 or 3 in order to find out the location. But if you can only connect to one, then you can say he's near this area or near that area. But man, if you had 2 or 3, you'd be able to figure out exactly where they were, So, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, don't give your kids your old cell phones unless you want the police showing up, or unless you want the police pulling over anything they think might have your kid in it. Have a good one, folks. Take care of each other. Take care of your old phones, and watch your kids. Catch you later.